What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to TV and Me. I'm, of course, Kevin. This is
Rob.
And it's time for more Game of Thrones. It's time for episode 6.
It sure is.
The penultimate episode. We have one more episode after this episode, and then we've got to wait a whole nother year. Or did you say 2 years? I swear you told me 2 years.
Well, I saw somewhere, I don't know if it's still the case, but I saw somewhere that like they were thinking of pushing it to 2019. But I don't know if that's
2019.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be alive by that time. I think I would have
That's what I'm
caved
saying.
and done something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're down to episode 6. One more episode to go, and let's do a quick, brief outline of what happened last episode. It was basically the episode of reunions.
It was actually, yeah. Everyone was just coming together.
We had Gendry and Davos. We had Jorah and Dany. We had Gendry and Jon, even though they've not really met, so it's not really a reunion.
I did
But
like
we
their
had
interaction.
Jaime and Tyrion, another one that we had. But I did actually put up a poll on my Twitter saying which was the best out of Gendry and Davos and Daenerys and Jorah.
Yeah.
And Gendry Davos won.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, that one.
I do like those two together.
I think it's because it's been so long and everybody's been speculating, are we ever going to see Gendry again?
Yeah, as well, I think Davos sort of sees Gendry as his like son in a weird sort of way. Like he's adopted.
He's protected.
Yeah, the thing is because obviously he's a Baratheon. He was close with the Baratheon.
Well, like you say, it's the last Baratheon.
Yeah.
So maybe because Davos was so loyal to Stannis, even though Stannis was, you know,
he
flawed character, I feel like Davos has some loyalty still to the Baratheons. So he sees Gendry as, you know, maybe his new lord.
Yeah, maybe he could end up serving Gendry.
But apart from the reunions, we found out Jaime survived, Bronn survived.
Yeah.
We also found out Cersei is pregnant.
Yeah, I think that's.
But we still don't believe that's true. We had Jon meeting the dragon.
That was
that was another reunion.
Yeah,
well, not really a reunion, but a meeting.
Meeting his family.
We had Sam quit the Citadel.
Yeah, that's a good point. Do you think we'll see that guy anymore? I think his name is John Broadbent. Is that his name?
What is that? The person in charge of the Citadel?
Well, no, that's the actual actor's name, John Broadbent. I
okay.
think. But like, you know the one that was sort of listening to Sam about. I don't know if we'll see him again.
I doubt it. Maybe if Sam visits the Citadel again, we probably will. But I don't see that guy leaving the Citadel
unless there's like in season 8 there's some sort of catastrophic event that happens, and you just see him in there, like like disaster movies. You see him all just staring at the event that's about to happen, and they will die.
And he's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, and then something like that. So.
We also found out there was a little brief mention of Rhaegar's divorce.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Whether Sam will pick up on that again. Somebody actually said that. Did they take the book with them? Did Gilly take the book?
She might have. Like, the thing is with me, I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where like he was having that little rant when she said it, and I feel like later on, something's gonna happen. He's gonna remember what she said, and he's gonna like twig. Someone will say something, then he'll twig and be like, "Hang on, Gilly, didn't you say something about Rhaegar or something like that?" Anyway.
We also had Arya and Sansa. We had that conflict, and then we had Arya following Littlefinger.
Oh yeah, Littlefinger's back.
Littlefinger planting that note, which I'm on board with now.
Yeah.
He obviously planted that because if you go back and watch that scene, I feel like he knows Arya was watching because he's deliberately said to the Lord that brought the note, "Lady Stark thanks you for your service."
Yeah.
So he was planting Sansa's name there in order to put that thought in Arya's mind.
Back in it.
Yeah, he's playing his games.
He sure
What's
is.
going to happen out of that? I don't know whether Arya's going to approach Sansa or whether she's going to approach.
I think she'll approach Sansa, and I think it might come to blows, but I don't know.
Finally, we had the Magnificent Seven, as people have called him. I know we called him the Justice League. Some people actually called him the Suicide Squad, which seems more apt. Yeah. And other people called him the Magnificent Seven. But we saw those 7 characters going off into the blizzard, go catch a White Walker, or as we sort of think. I mean, straight after we finished last week's review, you came to me with a bit of a theory.
Yeah, like thing is, basically, I had this theory that like maybe instead of them actually capturing a white, because at the end of the day, they don't have no equipment to capture one. They don't have like a net. They don't have. Well, I don't think they have a net or something. Just something to capture a white. But yeah, basically, I kind of thought, well, maybe what if one of them comes back as a white? And I thought, if you've seen the trailer for this whole series, there's a shot of who I think is the Hound.
Because we've talked about it before, how is the Hound going to get back to King's Landing? Because there's that one shot in the trailer where he's in a sunny place.
And
it looks
his
like
face is blurred out.
Yeah,
you can't see
by
his
the
face.
sun.
Yeah.
And he's just standing there, and you can tell it's the Hound.
And the thing is, like, they could have done that for 2 reasons. One, because it's the Hound and Clegane Bowl, or 2, it's dead hound and then
it's
masking
zombie
his
hound
face.
versus zombie
exactly.
mountain.
Basically.
The two brothers are zombies. So we get Clegane in a really weird way.
Yeah, like zombie.
But that'd be really sad to see the hound go. Sorry.
Like I say, those Magnificent Seven that have fucking gone like into the past the wall. I'm so worried for all of them. I like all of them. Probably less for Dondarrion and Forest of Man.
Last episode.
But other than that, I'm worried for everyone else.
Yeah, me too. But let's leave that there. So let's get straight into this episode. This is season 7, episode 6.
I wanted to join the Brotherhood, but you sold me off like a slave. Do you know what she did to me? She strapped me down on the bed. She stripped me naked.
Sounds all right so far.
I knew that was coming.
Is he giving him the sword?
He's giving him the sword
from a bear.
He's going to refuse it.
Yeah, true that. That's what I've been waiting for.
He gave it to you.
Yeah. That's it.
I'm not his son. I've forfeited the right to claim this sword.
Oh, Jorah.
Yeah,
It's yours.
Jorah, you're the man.
It'd serve you well.
It's what I hoped would
Your
happen.
children after you.
I just thought as well, it's Valyrian still, and what happened to their family sword?
Got melted down.
They've got a family sword again.
Yeah, they have.
Rob, I write to you today with heavy heart. Our good King Robert is dead. Father has been charged with treason. He conspired with Robert's brothers against my beloved Joffrey and tried to steal his throne.
They told me it was the only way to save Father.
And you were stupid enough to believe them.
You should be on your knees thanking me. We're standing in Winterfell again because of me. You didn't win it back. Jon didn't win it back. He lost the Battle of the Bastards.
I'm scared the Northern Lords will read it. They wouldn't think much of Lady Sansa if they knew how she did Cersei's bidding.
Fuck. Thing is, if she shows the Lords that, she's going to cause a revolt. And how does that help the Starks?
You're the one they called the dog. Fuck off. They told me you were mean. Were you born mean or you just said wild things?
Gingers I ate.
Gingers are beautiful. We are kissed by fire. Just like you.
Don't point your fucking finger at me.
I like this relationship already. This is one I could get on board with.
You're with Brienne of fucking Tarth.
Well, not with her yet. But I see the way she looks at me.
What does she look at you? And she wants to carve you up and eat your liver?
You do know her. I want to make babies.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a big,
God.
dead polar bear.
Hound on fire.
Oh, don't freeze now.
Is that forest?
Yeah, it's Forest. Oh no.
That's the hound's fault.
It's like, fuck it, I'm getting pissed if I'm going to die.
Yes, they turned their backs on Jon when it was time to retake Winterfell. Then they named him their king, and now they're ready to turn their backs on him again. How far would you trust men like that?
Exactly what I said
Bloody
last
wind veins.
episode.
Perhaps Lady Brienne could help. She's sworn to protect both of Catelyn Stark's girls. And if one of you were planning to harm the other in any way, wouldn't she be on about it?
Fuck you, little finger.
Not bad.
There's his game.
Getting Brienne to kill Arya.
I don't think Sansa would do it though.
I don't think Brienne would do it. To be quite honest.
To be fair, I don't think Brienne would win.
True.
Come on, Jorah.
Oh, I love that voice.
Oh shit!
Take out one.
So if you take out the leader,
yeah, it kills the rest of them.
I guess it's whoever rows them. If you kill that leader, it takes them all down. And they're going to be stuck in the middle of an ice lake. Fuck. They're trapped.
Forrest.
Is Forrest dead? Oh, fuck.
Oh no! Come on! Damn it! I knew people were going to die, but still.
That is cool.
That is fucking awesome.
Lord of Light.
Go on, teach John that trick already.
Isn't it?
Like, he's been brought back by the fire god as well.
Of terrors.
Here we go.
The most important person in the world can't
how
fly
big
off to
they
the most
are,
dangerous
though.
place in the world.
Who else can?
No one. They knew the risk when they left.
She gonna go?
You can't win the third
Oh
if
my
you're
god.
dead.
This is
gotta
gonna
win
be
it, gotta
It's
amazing.
real if you're dead.
You told me to do nothing before and I listened to you. I'm not doing nothing again.
Bob said that. Good shot.
That was a good shot.
It's gonna start something.
What if he picked up and threw it back?
That'd be funny.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh, he's showing him that the ground is solid.
Oh. No,
Oh,
Hound.
no.
What have you done?
Where to? It's surrounded.
Shit. You know, she needs to hurry up. Shit, no. Jordan,
No, no, he'll get out of it. He'll get out of it. Oh,
Oh
fuck
no, don't you
off.
dare put him in the fucking water. Oh
Yes.
yes, Hound.
I knew
You
it.
beast.
I knew
You
it. I
beast.
knew it.
Yes. It's gonna set light.
Set on fire. Oh. This is what I'm talking about. So much for that army, eh? Well, she's seeing he was telling the truth now.
True. That is true. So he doesn't need to convince her now.
Woo!
Oh my goodness. Something's gonna go wrong, though. I know it is.
Oh no, you don't.
Because that weapon.
That's
might be able
Drogon.
to- I don't know, but you might be able to kill dragons with that weapon or something. Oh fuck! Shit! Who was that? That means they're gonna have a zombie dragon.
Oh fuck.
Shit. Oh, he's gonna throw one at John, isn't he?
Go! Go now, please!
He's gonna stab it, he's gonna do a ripple.
The fuck, he can't die here.
Fuck. Get it. No,
No.
no, don't you fucking dare.
No.
Shit, Jorah.
Don't drop him, motherfucker. Don't end it. Don't
No,
you
you
fucking
fucking
dare.
end.
We had it with Jamie ending him drowning. Come on, John.
Yes.
Thank you. Fuck me.
Can't the Night King raise a dragon? 'Cause
I guess so.
Because I thought you would have tried to raise it.
I think that's what we're
if it
going to
was
fucking see in a minute. Or next episode.
Oh,
Come on, dragon. The other dragon is missing. He's got to come back.
what's that?
Benji!
Oh, Benjin! I forgot about Benjin!
Benjin!
Oh my gosh! You beast, Benjin!
That's just as good as the dragon.
He's gonna sacrifice himself, isn't he? Benjin.
Ah. Fuck's sake.
Oh, you fuckers.
Well, surely he can't turn again. I guess they can only kill him.
Yeah.
Because he can't turn again.
Well, he was almost turning, but the children saved him.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Benjin, you're my hero.
Can't believe the dragon's dead, man.
With the faces I can choose, I can become someone else.
Oh, fuck.
Speak in their voice. Live in their skin. I could even become you.
Oh crap.
All
Please
I
just be
need
doing
to
it to
find
scare
out
her.
is your face.
Not good.
We knew it was coming.
I really want to know who it is. I think it's Viserion. Game changer.
Fuck! They've got a fucking dragon!
It's not good.
No! God damn, man. Jesus fucking Christ, what an episode.
Honestly, I was so up and down, like, through that whole fucking snow bit, and then the fucking dragon got killed. Oh my gosh.
Oh, where do we begin? Where do we
Don't
fucking
even
begin?
know.
I guess we'll start with the main gist of the
Yeah,
episode,
I
which
guess
was
so.
the A-Team, the Magnificent Seven, the Suicide Squad going north. They eventually come across a whole herd of those whites.
Yeah.
They're the whites, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they realise, because they killed one of those White Walkers, that if you kill the White Walker, you kill the entire
Yeah.
group that they've resurrected.
Yeah, true. It's like
Sort of like magic.
yeah, it's a bit like comparing it to Dead Rising. You know, I think the first one is like these little flying things, and if you kill them, it kills all the zombies within the vicinity.
Right,
So it's
okay.
I think it's kind of like that sort of gist. But
Yeah, so you cut the head off the snake
Yeah,
and it dies.
yeah.
But finding that out, of course, that means if they are able to kill the Night King, problem solved.
yeah, it's pretty much problem solved. All
They've-
of them wiped out.
They've just got to get to the Night King, which I guess is going to
It's
be
impossible.
the big gist of like
Well,
season.
after seeing what's just happened in this episode, it's going to be in like nearly. No, I know on
Considering he's on the
Impossible
dragon,
China.
the only thing, because now he does have a dragon, of course, because we saw one die. We don't know which dragon it is though.
Yeah, I think it's Viserion.
That's what I thought
but
as well, because
I
if John is eventually to find
Yeah.
out he's Targaryen, and if he gets a dragon, I'm guessing it'll be his father,
yeah, the Rhaegar.
the
one.
Rhaegar one. So the Viserion was a character no one liked. Viserys.
It's, well, it's
so-
like, because you know, like all the callbacks. Maybe it is Viserion in the fact that Viserion died in the first episode, not first episode, first season. Sorry.
Yeah.
Khal Drogo killed him, so maybe it's
I think if
Viserion,
any,
I
it
don't know.
would be that dragon. But
Yeah.
of course now, the Night's King has that dragon, and I'm guessing that's going to lead to an eventual battle of the dragons.
Well, thing is, like a lot of people talk about how there's like parallels between like what's going on now and like in past events, and I think they're doing it so you're gonna have dragon fights. Because like in the past, like there used to be, I know there was like Targaryen family, and then there was a family called the Blackfires, which were like a spin-off of the Targaryens. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they
I
had
didn't know
like
that.
dragon fights and stuff. So
Oh,
I think
okay,
that's
so you
why.
think, yeah, I'm guess that's going to be the big CG
Yeah,
budget next. That's why there's
yeah.
only 6 episodes. So like, damn it, we need like 4 episodes worth of
It's
budget.
gonna be
in
2
one
dragons
episode.
on another dragon. So
Well, it could even be 2v1, yeah.
Yeah.
So might even have John on the
Yeah.
other dragon. I mean, if he eventually finds out he's got Targaryen blood, which it has to come, right?
yeah, I think it will. I'm hoping that they, in the last episode, they might do some sort of flashback and they might have Rhaegar in it. That's what I'm hoping for, but I don't know.
Of course, though, before we actually saw the dragon die, which was really sad to see. That was a hard scene to
Yeah,
watch.
it was really like you could just see the Night King, like the guy passing him like a spear, and you're thinking, well, what would that weapon do? If
But I was really worried that it was going to be Drogon.
yeah,
Because
I
Drogon
was, as
was
well.
on the ground.
Well,
But for some reason, he didn't go after
Yeah,
Drogon.
You'd think that the one on the ground would be the easier target, but he went after the one that was flying, which shows he's just got. Unless he could control the path of the spear, like with
Well, it
magic
was
or
flying
something.
towards him, so maybe he's using the dragon's momentum to
Yeah,
drive
true.
the spear in
Yeah.
further or something. I don't know, but yeah, I guess we're gonna have to wait and see where they go from here, because he can go wherever he wants now, Night's King.
Yeah.
He can go
He can
south
fly.
as far as he
Yeah.
wants.
You can just the thing
But
is
the
that-
problem is he won't have his army. I guess he'll want to stay in vicinity of his army.
But I think that's how the wall's going to come down now.
What with the ice dragon?
Fire.
Well, I don't think he'll have fire.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll have like. Actually, yeah, good point.
Because that will kill their own whites. I think it'll be an ice dragon.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, it'll have ice coming out of it, won't it?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's what it's going to be. But damn, I didn't think I'd see that this
No,
episode.
I was so gutted. I still feel gutted about it now. I can't believe there's only 2. Well, there's 3, but still,
Yeah,
but
he's
2.
gone.
Yeah.
2 dragons left. And Daenerys, I thought she would take it a lot rougher than she did. She seemed to almost accept it. She was upset, but when she was talking to Jon, she was very much like, "No, I'm glad I came."
Yeah,
because I think she's slowly falling in love with Jon.
Yeah, I think if it was Drogon, she'd have been affected a hell of a lot more.
Yeah,
but because
that's
it
the one
was,
she's been closest to.
But because it was just like it's still affecting her, but because it was only like one of the other ones, I think.
She's sort of okay with it,
yeah.
but she did save Jon's life. She's now vowed to fight alongside Jon in defeating the dead. But where does that put the whole position with Cersei? Are she just going to forget about Cersei, or is she going to go south? Because we actually saw in this episode as well, Sansa ordered Brienne to go south in her stead because she was asked to go to King's Landing.
Well, unless like they're going to take that White down to King's Landing now, aren't they? Because they've got that White now, so
they do, which. You know, we thought was coming, but we sort of, well, you had the theory that it could have been the Hound. But it looks like it isn't the Hound now, unless that White dies along the way.
Yeah.
But he has to be in the vicinity of someone to raise him from the dead.
But as well, there was that bit that they made a point of showing of the zombie White biting the Hound, and it sort of showed him sort of like...
Yeah,
like
but I
don't know if they're trying to like be like, yeah, if they bite you, you can turn into one. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. I think we've not seen precedent for that before.
But the thing is, though, like... people who have been bit have been killed. Like, do you know what I mean? Like they've been like when that guy fell in, they're all like biting him and stuff.
Yeah, but it's not unless it infects him and then kills him. I don't think it will turn because it's magic that raises him from the dead.
But I don't think we've seen anyone be bit and then get away. We've only ever seen them get bit and then get killed. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I don't know, man. I don't think that would be the case because that's too much like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, it might not, but like I say, it's just weird that they made that point of.
They did make a point, unless he's just going to get infected and die from it.
Yeah, possibly.
I hope not. But talking about death as well, we had Forrest and Mur die, which, as sad as it was, I did enjoy the Forrest and Mur character. I'm glad it was only one character because I was really scared after what we said last week that it would be Jon just coming out.
I'm actually pretty amazed that we got out of that situation.
We nearly lost Tormund as well.
Yeah, I think they were teasing us a bit. They were tickling us.
They did that on purpose. But I knew, I was like, they can't kill Tormund like that, surely.
Nah.
But you know, the main majority of our characters got out alive, which is awesome.
Thing is, though, the Hound kept fucking up in that episode. He made about 2 fuck ups. One was with Forrest. He got scared of the fire and the bear, wherever it was,
that crazy ass bear. Yeah.
And then he threw that bloody stone. He got bored throwing stones, and then look what happens.
Mm-hmm.
They realise
just before that, it goes stupid bloody things as well, and then it sees that the rock hasn't broken the ice, and it clicked on before we clicked on that it could actually walk across now.
True. And like, thing is, it comes in free. So what's the second thing he's gonna do to fuck off? Sorry, the third thing. Sorry, like I'll probably do with when they go to King's Landing or something.
You know, the Hound has always been a character which has always done stupid things, but you know, he's always rash and he just does what he wants to do.
Like I say, I don't think he just
didn't think that through. I don't think I would have, if he was throwing stones, I would just probably just been like, oh, okay, I wouldn't have bothered me because I wouldn't have thought that would lead to the walkers, not the walkers, the Whites coming across.
You just think that if you was Jon, because Jon did look at it, you just think, oh, he's bored, like because it is a crappy situation, we're surrounded, and he's throwing stones, and then.
So I guess they're all heading to Dragonstone now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They head into King's Landing because they've got the White, so I'm assuming they're going to King's Landing.
The Hound and that is, but are they on the boat with Dany and Jon?
That's a good point, actually.
I don't know if they're heading over land to King's Landing or whether Dany and Jon are heading to Dragonstone or what's going on.
The thing is, to me, it looked like they had the Hound had a little boat, when he was with Dondarrion and I can't remember who the other person was, but like it seemed like they had. But I don't know if that little ship was then going to Daenerys' ship. That's the only thing. So
possibly,
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. I think you might be right. And they were all heading. I don't know. Do you think they go straight to King's Landing or will they?
Well, like they do seem to jump around in this season, but like you would think that there'd be some sort of raven.
The episode.
Well, yeah, like some sort of raven going to King's Landing, so like Cersei would like know, because if they just turned up unannounced, it's gonna.
I guess they want to get that White there as soon as possible, so like you're saying, in case the magic wears off. Or
well, it was already pretty much decomposed, and like depending how much time.
Yeah, it's true, and I suppose being in the north when it's frozen, they don't decompose.
Yeah, exactly,
so.
and obviously it's still pretty sunny. In King's Landing, so.
But. Let's move off that because that was awesome to watch that whole thing go down with the dragons. And
as well in that there was Benjen.
Oh shit! Yeah, how do we forget Benjen?
I know he went out like a trooper as well.
You know, we've not really seen much of Benjen in this series. He was in like the first episode, then he was in that one episode where he saved Bran, and then he was in this last episode where he saved Jon. He's been a character which, the time we've seen him, I've enjoyed. He's always come across as a really nice, cool character, just like his father, like Ned. or his brother, sorry, like Ned. And I was sad to see him go, but I wasn't too traumatized. It was cool seeing him go out in a way to save his nephew.
Like, for me,
even though he's not, well, I guess he still is his nephew.
I kind of felt like you say, it was cool like to see him go out the way he did, like being a hero and stuff. But at the same time, I felt like
he was underused.
His and John's moment were kind of stolen away. Like to have like, because they've both died and then come back to life as well. So that like we got that moment stolen from us. And then obviously they just had a brief, like, I can't even remember what they said to each other, but then John was off and then Benjamin was dying, so...
Yeah, I was sad to see him go, but I guess he's been like a character in the background the whole time. He hasn't really been explored. I would have liked to have seen more of him.
Yeah.
Because it did seem like he went out a bit easy there, but,
true.
You know, Game of Thrones and all that. So let's move over to Arya and Sansa.
Yeah.
I mean, there was only 2 really storylines in this episode, weren't there? There was the stuff that was going on there, then there was the Arya Sansa stuff. And it seems that Littlefinger has got his hands right round fucking Sansa's fucking decisions, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's like manipulating her, what he wants her to do. He's driven a wedge between Arya and Sansa. Arya's bitten hard.
That's true, yeah, she has.
She looked like at the end there she was going to kill Sansa. I was worried, I'll be honest. I was worried that that's something she would do. She would take her face and then move over.
That's what I kind of thought last episode. I thought she might I thought she'd be more like have a knife over her throat, but she didn't, and obviously she just sort of threatened her by saying like she could take her face and stuff. So.
I think she was doing all that, and she put the knife in Sansa's hand at the end there to sort of say, "You've got to kill Littlefinger."
Yeah. I
think she was trying to drive home that, you know, Littlefinger is working his like manipulations on you. You need to do what you've got to do. Do you know what I mean?
Well, maybe. What if Arya's like saying that Sansa should kill Littlefinger, and then she can take his face and control the Knights of the Vale. Like, instead of Arya being Littlefinger, because she's about the same height.
But why wouldn't Arya just kill him herself? Unless she wants it some sort of poetic justice that Sansa does
because that was
to
kind
prove her loyalty to the Starks.
Yeah, because that kind of makes sense, because Sansa's kind of like Littlefinger, like because he's sort of moulded her in his image, and if she took his face, she could easily portray herself as Littlefinger Sansa. And if Arya did that...
Oh, I thought you meant Arya would...
No, like Sansa, like
yeah,
Arya...
but they'd have to see Sansa and Littlefinger in the same place, so I think if anyone was to do it, Arya would be the one to do it.
Yeah.
Because Arya's not really known by the Lords. Do you know what I mean?
That's true. But as well, just to touch on that, like, them faces... Did you think those faces looked a bit
robbery.
Crappy? Yeah, robbery and a bit crappy. They didn't look too, like...
When she even picked him up, they seemed very robbery. But, you know, I'll forgive it. You know, it is... Because do you remember back in the... What was it, the Hall of Faces, whatever it's called? When they were taking the faces off that thing,
they were like paper.
They were like paper, sort of like they disappeared.
Yeah.
But on there, they were very robbery. But I guess they've got to show them on screen somehow. I forgive it. But yeah, it looks like there's that tension between both sisters. Tension that I really didn't want to see. But I feel like Arya's wise to what Littlefinger is doing.
Yeah, see, the thing is with me, I feel like what's going on with these two now, this probably should have happened earlier on in the season instead of happening now. Like, I don't think it should be happening at this moment.
But with everything going on with the dead, it seemed really trivial. What's going on with Littlefinger and that?
What's happening between them two, like, it just doesn't matter what's happening over
with the big
here.
picture. Yeah. It's the same thing with Cersei now. With everything, even though I love how devious and stuff Cersei is and what she's done, she's sort of being overwhelmed by the threat coming from north. Now we've seen all that. We've seen Night King kill a dragon. We've seen there's an ice dragon that doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters.
No, it doesn't. None of it.
So yeah, it does sort of, I don't know, makes it seem like a really small problem now going forward. But I think that was about it. There's not really much to recap in that episode.
Because everyone's in the same scenes.
Yeah, it was very much
very
just the whole killing of the dragon, him getting the dragon, then Arya and Sansa butting heads again. But we'll leave that there. So hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye-bye. Thank you for watching this reaction with me. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up because it helps me and it helps the channel grow. Also, if you've got any thoughts or feelings about the reaction I just did, leave them in the comment section below. But please, no spoilers. Also, if you'd like to support me even more than you do now, you can find me on Patreon, where you can take part in Patreon polls or even get early access to my videos. Link is in the description. And finally, if you want to keep up to date with the channel, you can find me on Twitter @TVMeReacts, or you can subscribe.